Hello, my name is Alex, and in this screencast I'm going to show you the integration between Arquillian Cube and RestAssured. Arquillian Cube is an Arquillian extension that integrates with Docker. Basically, you define a Docker compose with all your containers, and then Arquillian Cube will take care for you for starting all these containers before executing the test, then execute the test, and after all the tests has been executed, then clean all the containers created and all the resources and so on. And as you may know, RestAssured is a Java DSL for easy testing of REST services. So why we need this integration between RestAssured and Arquillian Cube? Well, basically because RestAssured by default tries to connect to localhost and port 8080, which basically in most of the cases might be okay, but when you're trying to run Docker, maybe the Docker host is not on localhost. Maybe you're running Docker machine, so that the Docker host will contain a different IP, and even it's a dynamic IP, so it means that every time that you start that Docker machine, maybe it has another IP. And also, maybe you are not using the 8080 as bind port. I mean that you can expose 8080 from your server, but in your container, you are binding the 8080 to another port. So you need to configure this port as well. So basically, if you want to use RestAssured, you need to configure in your test again and again that IP and the port that you're exposing your service. Well, you're binding your service, sorry. So this is okay, but yeah, you need to repeat again and again in the test the configuration IP, which maybe is not as easy as you expect, because maybe some users are using native Docker, so in this case will be a local host, but sometimes other users are using Docker machine, which as I said, it's a dynamic IP, and also in other cases, maybe your continuous integration environment is deploying something to a pre-production environment, and then you want to run the test against that pre-production Docker host. So it's not easy to define which IP is going to have when you run the test. And for this reason, Arquillian Cube and RestAssured integration has sense, because this integration will take care for you of configuring the IP and configuring the port. Let's see an example. This is a Docker compose, which it's only a simple image, which it's a ping pong image, which basically you send a get in that container instance and it returns an OK. And notice that it's exposing 8080, but in my case, I'm binding to 5 or 5000. And this is my test. Notice that I'm using RestAssured, doing a get method and asserting that the status is okay. This is what this Docker container returns. But the important thing here is that I'm not setting any IP or any port, because the IP will be automatically resolved by Arquillian Cube, and since there is only one bind port, this is the port that is going to be used. So I can put here at the back point. Now Arquillian Cube is starting the container. It's already started. I can do here a docker ps. You can see here the container running, and even if you want to see, I can do a docker machine ls, and you can see that I'm running the virtual box in this IP. And here the port is the 5000. And now I can run this test, and of course it succeeds. And if I do here docker ps, there's no container. So you can see here that first thing, Arquillian Cube will start the container you have defined it in your Docker compose. Second thing, Arquillian Cube will configure RestAssured with the correct IP and the correct bind port. And three, after all this test has happened, Arquillian Cube will stop all the containers. So this is a perfect match for you for running these tests running inside Docker without having to configure RestAssured. And that's all. Thank you very much.